Okay. Welcome to the software development course sponsored by Circulartextapps. I'm gonna get right into it. Okay, let me take this off. Let's get right into this software development course. It's Abdul again, and I will be taking y'all on a development learning session for about 40 minutes. About 10 minutes of talking, and then about the rest of the time I should be coding. Okay, let me record over here, make sure everything's recording. Okay. This is just something I asked ChatGPT about software development. It says give you a little keys into it, user-driven application development, learn the art of creating software, front-end technology mastery. You know, you want to master HTML, CSS, JavaScript, frameworks and libraries for efficiency, practical problem solving and software craftsmanship, project-driven learning, apply theoretical knowledge through hands-on projects, crafting real-world applications that resonate with contemporary user needs. You know, user needs, I'm going to talk about that a lot today because that's what's most important when it comes to developing software, knowing what the user needs, knowing what that is always going to be users for different applications. Version control and collaborative development, that's talking about GitHub and collaborating on GitHub, pushing to the repo and things like that. I'm more on the development side, so I really don't collaborate. I do a lot of projects on my own, but I'm more of like a programmer, back end, little front end, responsive web design expertise. I'm really good with responsive web design, as I showed y'all the projects we worked on a couple years ago with Circulartext, using digital text with the responsive of it and having it respond to also the website. Introduction to mobile development. You know, mobile apps is a big thing in software development these days. Soft skills for successful in the industry. Okay. Now I'm gonna get right into something else that comes straight from the AI, but I'm gonna break it down, and y'all should understand what I'm talking about better before I get into the coding. Okay. Course overview, front end development, and innovative problem solving. Welcome to this transformative journey in the software development where the focus transcends the intricacies of back-end technology. Like, I'm saying that I'm not going to be presenting MySQL database management in this course. It is dedicated exploration into the artistry of front-end development and sophisticated problem solving that defines modern software creation. Basically, I'm showing y'all and telling y'all about being determined when you want ChatGPT to create and creating on your own sometimes. Sometimes you don't know how to work the back end. So I'm saying create as much front end things as you could because that's what the companies look for and things like that. I'm gonna keep on. And Genesis and the genesis of the software design, the paramount objective is user engagement. This course meticulously directs its mere functionality, aligning with the profound intention of being actively used. Our emphasis is on empowering you to personally engineer applications that resonates with users and recognition of the evolving dynamics of the professional landscape. Okay, you want to create apps that's pertaining to the user. So if this company is creating an app like this, and it's a big company, that's where a lot of the apps going to tend on. That's how the app's going to be developed. So you want to figure out what they are doing in the industry before you even do anything with your coding. I mean, you can say it's a waste of time, but a lot of people are artists like me. I am an artist, but it takes a toll on you when you're an artist and you just creating. If you're not with a group, I'm lucky I did find a group to get with of coders. In this era, where the allure of employment by the tech giants such as OpenAI and Google is not universal, basically that means everybody ain't gonna get a job at OpenAI. Everybody not gonna get a job at Google. Plain and simple. It's more like the NFL and the NBA these days of like getting a chance to work for these companies. I'm not saying these companies are not giving out opportunities, but it's very hard to work for these companies. You gotta been coding since the age of 2 years old, and your math gotta be pretty good, or you just gotta be good in another field. So that's where I go on with this, where I say recent layoffs at the industry leaders like Google amplify the importance of diversifying the opportunities. Those affected by such shifts wielded in distinctive advantages. So people who got laid off at Google, OpenAI, and all these other companies, these big tech companies, they're gonna have the first dibs on all the other companies that a lot of people have been pushing and trying to get into right after school or after development for such and such years. In the realms of the open, freelance, and emerging job market, the notion here is not to undermine the inherent talent within these renowned companies, but to spotlight the untapped reservoir of creativity and skills out there outside their selected confines. Basically, that means there's skills outside of the companies that's probably better than the skills that they got in the companies. So developers that's watching this tutorial, y'all might be better at developing than people at Google, but they work at Google for a reason. I mean, they did what they needed to do to get in that position, and they're not bad coders. Not saying they're bad coders. You might just be a special coder. You just might be a special development there where you're really good at what you're doing and very determined. Okay, consider for a moment the potential of impact of 1,000 individuals possessing the caliber to contribute significantly to a company like Google. Imagine, basically, I imagine myself going to a company like Google. If there was 1,000 of these, what could happen? So I'm saying that, it would be a lot more things going on in the AI field. It was 1,000 me because I can make an AI app. Basically, it was 1,000 me, 1,000 of them can make an AI apps. And I know that everybody at Google is not capable of creating AI applications on the level of my knowledge and application building. The emphasis shifts from questioning internal talent to acknowledging the abundance of unexplored brilliance beyond corporate boundaries. My steadfast belief is grounded in the understanding that companies like Google wouldn't dismiss individuals capable of engineering advanced artificial intelligence application. So basically, they wouldn't dismiss someone like me. But since they have already have developers, I think Google wouldn't just reach out to a lot of developers unless your skills is just like that good where they have to reach out. I'm not saying that you're not capable of working at Google because maybe you are. A lot of people are, and not just saying Google, but that means any company. But I'm saying the skill set, and the skill level that you need, and the skill level that you might be at, you might be just above that skill level that you need. So it's like you overshooting Google, you overshot Google. So it's time to develop on your own. Once you feel that you're not good and looked at by the companies, that's when it's time to really put in all the work you could do. That's why it's important to learn a full stack software development system. All right. This convention stems from the realization that there's an expansion pool of talent waiting discovery. There's a lot of people waiting to discover it. People just waiting to discover it. Just me. I'm waiting to be discovered. There's a lot of people with just a lot of work behind them or could even do a lot of coding and programming inside these companies to build and collaborate and build cool product. But the stumbling blocks, funding constraints, and capabilities that may fall short without the support of a robust collaborative team. A lot of people don't have the money or the funds you know, to fund their development. Even if they might be smart, they might have not the funds because they might start late. You might have started late. A 25-year-old is different than starting at 10 years old. You start at 25, you might already have kids. You might have a job. You got to take care of your kids. So it's like job security, then you got a little bit of time you probably can program. So it's like more like a hobby and not like oh, this is about to be your life. But if you've been doing that for years on years on years, then you once you're capable of collaborating and contributing to that level, then you should be looking out for opportunities, building your resume through product design. And you got different things like you can make effects for TikTok, you can make hugging face apps, you can do anything like that. OpenAI, I think they just started something called GPTs that's taking off that a lot of people starting to do. You got Spotify API, you got different APIs you can use and create your products so people can look at your products or even want to buy your products. I was just talking to a cybersecurity person. He just said he sold one of his cybersecurity apps he made with GPT for 10K, just like that. And it's different strategies people have to just make ends meet in this industry of programming. When you're a certain age and when you don't have the college background, when you are working and you're taking care of your family. Okay, what's next? I'm gonna go down here, stretch this out a little bit. Embrace the challenge, seize the opportunities, embark on a journey of front-end mastery and inventive problem-solving. Welcome to the course that transcends boundaries and envision a future defined by your collective brilliance. Welcome to the course, y'all. It's Abdul. This course is sponsored by Circulartextapps. Okay, let me get back now. We're about to go straight to the coding. I think I come right here. I gotta go all the way up. Okay, I'm basically gonna show y'all a little bit of coding of a script that I needed. I think I needed a few scripts in a software application that I was designing with AI. This is just a few of the scripts that I needed. And this is like the middle of development. This is not the beginning, this is not the end. This is like the middle of development. I think this development work should show a lot of people how I code and how I develop and how you can use these type of skills for your own software. Okay. I need a script that will take the CSV paths. So all these CSV paths, A combo 1 to A combo 20. And from each of these that look like this, where it got a digit in front of it, then it got a word, comma, a word, comma, whatever. But basically is a phrase. So you get a score and a phrase, score and a phrase, score and a phrase. So I think what I wanted to do with this, I wanted to just take out the score. And basically I'm just cleaning data right now. I wanted to take out the score and take out the commas and just leave the phrase. Make sure it's still spaced out. So this 4 will go away. And I asked GPT to write the script for me. And it's always good for you to ask GPT for things. Don't feel that you over asking GPT. Don't feel that you're missing out on learning. Keep asking GPT things. The more you ask it, the more you learn. The more you learn how to develop with AI, and the more you learn how far you can go with AI. You can cheat this by using Python with the CSV module to read and process the CSV files and then extract the desired information. Here's a script that does what you described. Basically, he gave me back the script that I needed. So I copied this, and basically everything will go to this script will read each CSV file from the CSV paths, list, remove the first element, the number, from each row, and join the remaining elements with spaces. Yep. It will then save the process data to a corresponding text with the surface process.text. I didn't want that though. I want to output it as a .csv file named tools. Oh no, I didn't want that either. So I told it, oh man, I'm sorry, I was supposed to output it in individual files called B combo. call them B combo. So the A combo will go to B combo in this situation. So let me go to the code and see this. I even put it in Paint. This is how A combo looks. And we just put it into the script. It will turn into B combo. This is B combo. So it should take away the digits and you should see B combo come up. So, see the number that you need to remove, and just give spaces where it was commas at. Call this script. First step. Okay, created B combos. As you can see, it took away the first digit and took out the comma and put spaces. Okay. Now to the next step. As you can see, that process was easy. I just cleaned that data that quick. But now to the next step. I'm gonna go back to ChatGPT. So it did that for me. Now I want to take CFC B combo and score each phrase using this type of script. So basically I'm gonna use all these in the script, and I'm gonna bring in another .csv file with this is right here. And this will send to each row will be labeled to each .csv file, basically. It's called updated zeros. That's the name of the .csv. Each number should be assigned to each phrase. The first line of numbers should be associated with the first B combo. Basically what I just told you. And I think ChatGPT, they gave me this, but I told it that it was in the CSV. The scores in the CSV file called updated zeros. Sometimes ChatGPT have a mind of its own, just start doing anything at once. Okay, then it got what I wanted to tell it. Updated zeros, I still got B combo all the way from 1 to 20. The script will read, the scores updated. Basically, it did something wrong. No, we are calling the updated files C combo. We are keeping the files separated. Yeah, they tried to call it B combo. They tried to say it as B combo, but it's saved as C combo. And what did I want in C combo? You want to read the code? Read scores from the updated zeros. Create an empty list to store the updated data. So basically, I go here and B combo goes into updated zeros like this, as you can see. B combo 1 is the first line. And basically, I put the first line right here like this so you can see how it goes into the scoring. So basically, I'm scoring it like this all the way down to the end. So this matrix right here, it will have the number of rows in the certain combo. So this B combo 1, B combo 1 has 7 rows. We'll have 7 digits in the updated zeros. Then you'll have the same thing for B combo 2. Then it's I think it's 8 digits for B combo 3. Then it's 6 digits for B combo 4. And it's just the code reads all that, and it does what you need when you ask GPT. Simply, as you can see, I asked GPT for this information. I didn't have to code anything myself. I didn't have to hard code it. GPT knew what I wanted. And basically, you are developing with your language. You are making software with your language. You're developing new skills with just language. You don't really need to hard code a lot of this stuff that 5 years ago we did have to hard code. But you did learn a lot when you hard code things too also. So let me take this script. No, we are calling the updated step and take the next script that works. Score should be associated with one phrase. Yeah, it was just ChatGPT was getting it wrong a few times. Scoring it wrong. Let me get to the next one. See, no, the output is not right. Wait till get right. Okay, here we go. The output, a right ChatGPT answer. You say, I apologize for the misunderstanding. If you want to keep each phrase and score pairs separate in the output files and not concatenate them, here's the correct script. So earlier it must have been concatenating things. Second step. Is this. And basically, we are just scoring it. Oh, okay, updated zeros. I got updated zeros right here. Okay, updated zeros go to 20. This should go up to 5. Okay, second step. Python, second step. .py. Okay, as you can see, combo 1 to 5.csv was created and it was scored. As you can see earlier, I think the score was, I'm not sure what this was up here. Might be something, I'm not sure, but it scored it from updated zeros, the phrase, the full phrase, and got a score at the end. And it was each row in a .csv, as I can bring it up here. Each row in an updated zero.csv was for one full combo.csv. So C combo got this first line, as you can see, 8 up top and 5 at the bottom, 8 at the start, 5 at the end. So that was the second step. And basically that's preparing data. First I cleaned the data by taking away some things. Then I just prepared data for the next step. So basically this is software development. You're in the middle of software development of a software app that we developed. And this was one of the parts I worked on. And this was preparing data for a model, preparing data for an AI model that someone on the team created. And was this, is Mike? No, this is after. This is after the model. This is because this is the model's results. So after the model had results, then we had to clean the data first, prepare the results correctly, then mix both of these files together, B combo and the prepared results, and do what we just did. So now let me go on. Okay, now I want this. What I'm asking ChatGPT. Okay, now I want it to output C combo, but I want it to replace the number it has with a time. The time depends on the number the phrase have go off of the calculation. I'm not 100% sure what I wanted right there. I think it was something with timing of a JavaScript function that I needed for something for JavaScript, but I really can't remember, or I don't know if I was developing this part with someone, so I just can't remember what happened right there. But to replace the numbers in the output files, ChatGPT gonna break it down a little bit better. Let me make sure that this is the correct response. Nope, I got an error from there. Cleaned up the error. Okay, before it cleaned up the error, what did it say? Okay, it was just calculating times. from basically giving each score a timer from what's it on. But to replace the numbers in the output file, name with calculated times based on your given criteria and save the updated files as C combo. I don't know what all these other extra letters are. You can modify the script as follows. And I'm not sure if this will be able to go down that far because I'm not sure if I got all the data with me. Oh, I still got updated 0, so it might work. Why is B combo? I don't know why I'm still using B combos. Oh, because that's not fully what I wanted. I wanted something else also. If you don't need the updated 0 files and want to use the scores directly from the C combo files, you can modify the script accordingly. Here's the updated script. Does this output? I guess it didn't output as D combo what I wanted. And I think it tried to output it to files that was already open or already created, but the files wasn't created, so I told it not to do that and just output it to fresh files. I see the issue now. It appears that the output directory does not exist, causing a files not found error. There's just an error that ChatGPT fixed for me. To resolve this issue, you can create the output directory if it doesn't exist. Here's the updated script. And he gave me a script. This script real great. Why isn't it? It was, as you can see, development with ChatGPT is not all peaches and cream as people think. As you can see, I just went through about 10 errors, and I was pulling my hair out the whole time. I just went through 10 errors that ChatGPT has had to go back and forth with me with. It's not like it can just complete your application. No, it won't do that. It will have errors. You will have to fix the errors with ChatGPT. You got to prompt it something else. You just keep prompting, keep prompting, keep prompting. That's why I say it's like, for me, since I've been the development for so long, it's not about like if I can develop it, it's like what do I got the time to develop it? Because it's like I can develop a lot with AI, a lot, and I believe a lot of people can develop with AI. That's why I started this course. I think it's super easy, and it's easy to just collaborate with people. I can what I'm teaching you now is like very good information on development, and it's like, wow, just a year ago I didn't develop my applications like this. I wasn't able to develop this good. It would took me years to build what I can build in months now. And it's like, oh my goodness, it's like crazy. Like a few years ago when I first started, it was like I was slow with it. It's like not really slow, but I took my time with development. It sounded like somebody just joined in. So I got 3 participants. Let me make sure y'all can hear me. Y'all still can hear me? I think your sound is on. I'm gonna mute you until like the end of the course. I'm gonna let y'all talk. Mute. Okay. As to unmute. Okay. Okay, let's get back. As you can see, ChatGPT. You just gotta persevere with ChatGPT. You cannot give up with ChatGPT. If you keep fighting and keep developing, you will get your application completed. I promise you will get your application completed. You just gotta keep developing. When I work a normal job, when I'm at my normal job, I'm thinking about how I'm gonna prompt GPT just to work on my next product. Because I know ChatGPT is quicker than just me thinking and creating product on my own. But one thing is Once you got that time to develop, and you're not just developing and taking the next step, on the next step, on the next step. When you put time in your development, that's when you create the better products. Your products become better because you pay more attention into what you develop. So it's like a trade-off, like using ChatGPT and not using, or using AI and not using AI. But I can work with both. Okay, this turn C combo. What do you mean with time base? Let me see. Did I create C combo yet? I think I did. As you can see, this is these are all basically like the same things going on. I could put this in the loop, which I did later on in my code. I put this in the loop, but for right when I was working on it, I didn't have things in the loop. Okay, let me try to copy this and see if this works. I doubt this will work. I'm not sure if I got everything. I'll say second step, third step, apply. Okay. Third step apply. Yeah, I guess something wrong. Okay, let me go to the next one. As you can see, errors on top of errors. I want, see, it gave me another, what would be the name of this? It say os.path.base name. I don't even know what that is. I'm not sure where he even wrote that. Oh, right here. I don't even know what that is. So I said, no, I want B combo. As you go on with these prompts, ChatGPT, this is only 3.5, so it's going to lose memory quick. So it should have knew to make it into D combo as I just made this B combo into C combo and an A combo into B combo. Let's say we got 10 minutes. That's enough time. I apologize for the misunderstanding. Completed my thing. And I guess it was naming it different things. As you can see, it kept naming it different things, and I wasn't getting the right output. The script will save the process files with names starting with B combo followed by the index 2, 3. What is this? Oh, this was another error. I would show you guys the error, but I know you guys see millions of errors. But let me see if I can just, as you can see, one would have been right here if I would have just ran third step. Basically what I do is, did it create something? I don't know what it created, but it created something. Oh, it made that output thing that we were talking about earlier. But what I usually do is just copy and paste the error, bring it back to GPT, post it, and ask what's going on in the error. Maybe I know a little bit about it. It's best to know a little bit about your error so you can just prompt it, oh, this is inside this, can you fix this? And ChatGPT can fix it. If you just put in the error, ChatGPT can just start off with something brand new and just bring up, and you can just get lost in doing something just totally errors with errors. Okay, did it fix the error yet? I apologize. It must have outputted to a new directory, as you can see again. Let me show you guys. I think it outputted into a whole new directory. See, as you can see, I'm not really paying attention while I'm doing this to the code, and like this, I could, if I would have seen it, I would have just took it off, but I wasn't really paying it. I'm just speed coding basically just to get the work done that I'm doing. This is for a group again. It's not like a personal project. But I'm trying to get work done. So when I access certain things, you know, I'm gonna paste that right in there. And I think this should output into a whole new directory. Third step, what just happened? Say no such combo. Oh, okay, yeah, it went in here. So I took C combo and I just wanted to break down the scores. Since the scores look like this and updated zeros, I wanted to break down the scores to look like this. And I wanted it in the same directory. I didn't want it back in this directory, in the new directory. I wanted it in my regular directory. So ChatGPT did that for me. And I think it gave me the wrong output also. That's why I say something like this. There was an issue with the script where it didn't correctly replace the scores with times. Let me see what I do here. Let me just see if I get these files back in the regular directory. First step. Okay, I got it in D combo. Here we go. And basically, first I cleaned the data. A combo. At first it was A combo. I cleaned the data. I took out the first number, the comma, and put spaces. I made B combo. Then I used this data once it was cleaned and prepared it with more data to get this data, this prepared data with a phrase altogether and a score at the end. And then I wanted to get just a layout of the score for something else. I don't know what I needed before, but I wanted to get the layout like this with B combo. And this was all for something within the software that I was creating. So as you can see, it's just like little steps by steps, steps by steps. You don't have to put everything in one script. When I first started learning Python, I didn't know what I was expecting. I didn't know how close it was going to be to PHP and JavaScript and HTML and stuff like that. But I take a liking to it because it's something similar to JavaScript and PHP, the way you work with it. And I'm familiar with JavaScript and stuff like that, and PHP, MySQL, Node.js. And it's just when you're familiar with things like that, you know just different techniques coders use to complete different tasks. Did I ever get it? Okay, I got D combo out. I don't know, was I preparing extra data or doing something else? But now I should take D combo and do something with it. It still says C combo. These are all errors too. I don't know what I'm doing with these, with this. Let me grab it and see. And just see what happens. I guess the data was just coming out different. Let me read it. Function to calculate time for each cube based on rounded score. Oh yeah, I was just preparing the data in a different way to calculate times. The time was from 0 to 10, and I think I had 0 being, I think 1.5 in time to 10. So the calculation did the subtraction itself, and it would basically 10 would be like 0.2 or 0 or something like that with time. So every score I had will get like a time on it. So 8 will get like 0.5 seconds, 6 will get say 0.3 seconds, something like that. It just basically that was the next step. And I'm speaking about it fast and it sounds real complicated, but when you're taking days and days working on stuff, it becomes a lot less complicated. But we got about 2 minutes left in this course, and I think I had to bring up one more thing in this course from the sponsors, and that's the Circulartextapps Be on the lookout if you guys got a Hugging Face account at all. If you do not, try to create one. We are releasing in a couple days our Circular Text AI app for generated text. So basically, you are generating text. I will not be able to do it right here. I think we could put it on Hugging Face. I should be able to get on Hugging Face and do it, but you can see it here. But basically, you'll prompt it something. It will give you an answer, but the answer won't look like this. It will look regular. You need to run backend script. Once you run the backend script, and it basically puts the circular text on top of the digital words, and it gives you the sentence with different circular text on it. We are releasing a few models of the face, so look out for that. It's going to be called Circular Text AI. You can check back into it. You can just see how it's developed. And we will be putting more videos on YouTube about how it's being developed and what we got going on with circular text. Right now, we're just taking lyrics or whatever, or even doing AI stuff like this. And mostly it's for kids, just have to be into cool text instead of saying old plain text all the time. Just see something cool. I think the next step we want to start being able to share cool designs that's created by the AI. And there's 1 minute left. I wish I could get on Hugging Face and show y'all it in action, but I thought I'll have time. All right, go to circular text. Oh damn, I think it's private. It will be private right now. So basically, I would have to go here. But with this 1 minute, I don't think I got it. Oh shoot, participants. I think I gotta ask to unmute you guys. Thanks for showing up to another tutorial, software development.